Welcome everybody to the Midnight Ride, and yes, we're here for week 2 action, and it happened. I did it. I beat you. Finally 1-5. It wasn't even close. It wasn't close. I dominated. My team did fairly well. There's a lot of small things that are really bugging me about my team. Got a lot of depth, but is there any value in it? I'm not sure exactly. But I decided that this year is the season that I'm not going to meddle. Not going to make stupid trades like that week 1 trade, losing Mason, who I knew was going to have a great year. I'm not going to take anybody stupidly and just throw things to the wall. I'm not going to do it, even if I feel like I should. Oh, crap. I think I'm going to do it again. Okay. I did it again, but hear me out, okay? I know I've been getting destroyed by, well, really D-Haas. I can't wait, D-Haas, I've already started making the video. I don't even know when week we play. I think week 7 or 8. I am just so excited about that video because I am going to do everything. It's probably going to be the worst video, but I'm just going to it might be 25 minutes at this rate. I am going to okay, let's move on. I like this trade. I know a lot of you hate it. A lot of you are like, Will made, Dylan much better, 1 injury away, all that bullshit. Listen, number one, he was going to get rid of Josh Downs. I was going to get rid of Jordan Addison. I hate Jordan Addison. I don't even know if he's going to play the whole season. I know that he missed the exempt list. I don't care. Don't like him. I was going to drop him. All right, Godwin had an amazing week. This is the right time to trade him. That offense was playing a really bad defense. This is the time. Aaron Jones plays against San Francisco next week. I know that's 1 week, and he was the lead back, but they really want to get Ty Chandler in there. So I feel good about trading Aaron Jones and Kincaid. I saw the triple coverage thing, blah, blah, blah. That offense is not going to throw the ball. They're going to let Josh Allen run the ball. They're going to let James Cook run the ball. He might get 3 or 4 catches. He might have a great week every once in a while. I don't believe in Kincaid. After watching the game, I don't believe it. I don't care if it's a 1 week crazy, like, oh, you just gave it all away. No, I don't like him. Now, going into the draft, I liked Austin Eckler. I know that he didn't have a great game, but his catching ability, especially with that team, was probably going to be down all season. Really, really liking him for that. CeeDee Lamb is the best wide receiver by far in this league, I would say, with a competent quarterback. And somebody that, has stayed the same, doesn't change his hair, doesn't change his style. He's not 40-something. He's a normal quarterback. So I feel confident with that. And Kadon was just a throw in, but I need a backup tight end because I'm going to, as everyone made fun of me with 2 tight ends, I'm going back to the 1 tight end system. It didn't work, even though I won. Robert's team just didn't perform. So big trade for me. I got CD. I got 1 big time starter. Got rid of a couple starters. I'm okay with it because I got my man. And, all of you haters, you're going to be watching me get that championship this year. And yes, I meddled. But you know what? The great thing is, I don't got anything to meddle with. My team is set probably for the long haul. And so I'm not hating myself anymore. I'm feeling good. But there is somebody that's hating. All right, his name was Little Willie. Let's go to his deep thoughts today. Hey, and now it's time for Deep Thoughts by Little Willie. Yeah, Little Willie here. I'm so excited. Sometimes winning streaks are hard to count. Sometimes a 13 can feel like a 16. It's like changing the male singer in Linkin Park to a woman, and it sounds the same. Not so sure. But that was Deep Thoughts by Little Willie. Well, thank you, Little Willie. Let's talk about last week very quickly. Everyone knows, it's been on the pod, it's been everywhere. But if you look at these guys right here, I know it's cutting off real quick, but we had, of course, with a 141 to 167. Obviously, Josh Allen, 4 touchdowns, 3 rushing, 1 passing. Brock Purdy didn't have the touchdowns, but was so efficient in that game. I feel like Purdy's gonna continue to get that 20 points. And listen, 20 points, I'll take 20 points from my second tier quarterback any single day. Jones had a big game. Williams had a decent game based upon that defense. I'm really confident with him. They gave him the ball a lot. Corum didn't get a touch. He's number one. It's great. Keenan Allen, I'm still worried about. 11 targets, though, is something nice to see. Sutton with 12 targets, but only got 4 catches. Again, target shares, big. And Kittle's going to get me that 10 points probably every single week. But normally my team wasn't scoring that much points, and I don't see much improvement. I think my team outperformed what they should this week. That is why I made that trade, and that is why I am confident for this week. Let's look at this week. We got Guy, all right? Guillermo, as I might like to call him every once in a while. Guillermo right now is got Matthew Stafford, who, listen, I think he is the truth. I think you're right. Matthew Stafford looked good. That offense is throwing the ball a lot. But here's the problem. You're throwing the ball to Kyron and to Robinson. And guess what? They're both on my team. So, hey, I believe in Stafford just like you do. All right? So we're together. Copacetic. So, if you throw it to anybody but Cup, you're screwed. You're screwed. Baker, I don't have Godwin anymore, so that kind of hurts. But Baker, solid. Christian McCaffrey might play, might not. He might just sit out half the season. Maybe he doesn't go on the pup, but maybe he plays week 3. It's not looking good. Mason looked really good, so if he comes back, I see a minimal, maybe a set of targets or set of snaps that he's gonna play. Barkley, dominant last week, 3 touchdowns. I mean, Atlanta's not great, but 3 touchdowns, that seems like probably not going to happen again. Ingram had a weak last week. And this week, I think he's going to have a good week. So I'm worried about that. And shocked that Lazard had a good week last week. So hopefully he continues. I think that last week is going to have a big drop this week, especially with Mike Williams catching up on snaps. Looking at my team, I've got Josh Allen, the number 1 quarterback. I've got CeeDee Lamb, probably going to be the number 1 wide receiver. If not, Cooper Kupp gets 25 catches, then maybe not. But, for the most part, CeeDee Lamb, probably number 1 receiver. Only reason he didn't have a lot of points last week is because they were dominating the Browns, that they decided, let's not get him hurt. Kyron, solid. Pollard is the lead back, 75% carries. That's why I felt good trading Jones over to Dylan. And then, big pickup by me from Robinson and Kittle with Purdy and my little junior stack I have here. And hopefully Allen catches more instead of Sutton. So, as you can see, the experts like me. And 147 to 135, my team is looking very, very good. But, Guillermo, I'm here to tell you that you're going down this week. And I always like to do it this year in song. Here you go.
We 2SFO. You ain't ready for this gear, mama. Here I come. Kittle scores. Stacked work in Gee lose. Lamb with another trade work. Gee lose. Oh no punt. Kyron Fields. Gee lose. Josh in the end zone running QB. Gee lose. Here comes sudden huge catch. Gee lose. Took him on the IR. Sorry, we're Gee lose. Gee lose. Gee lose. Gee lose. That's right. You're gonna lose. Champ is going down. And your Midnight Ride is going to Numero Uno.
Well, another cringe song, but you know what? I liked it. It was good. Not great. Next week, maybe better. I don't know. But we're going from 1-0 to 2-0, then possibly 3-0. We're going to break all records this year. Trades, anything you want. You want to send me something? I'll think about it. All right, but I'm not going to meddle. No more meddling this year. It is done. I've made my deal. Championship in my hands. Big, amazing, large hands. The best hands. I've got the best hands, okay? But for this week, the Midnight Ride's going to win. And you know what? It's getting close to the stroke of